into the woods because I wished to live deliberately. I wanted to live deep and suck out all of the marrow of life, to put rout all that was not life, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived.
Thoreau? Is that you?
Seriously, you don't. I lived in the mid-1800s. Voice recording and reproduction didn't happen till much later.
Valid point.
Idiot.
So, if that's not you, who is that?
What do you think? Your imagination, genius.
Right. Okay. Quick story for you. Many years ago, I was doing a job up in the Poconos in the northeastern part of the country, and my job was going to be finished up, but then I had a job that started like 2 days later in Springfield, Massachusetts. So since I was in that part of the country, I thought, my options were either fly home for a day, then fly all the way back, or just stay where I am and find something to do to kill some time. So I looked around and said, hey, you know what? Concord, Massachusetts is just like right here. I could just go over there and stay, and then I'm in Massachusetts, and it'll make it easy on everybody. So I booked a room into this really old inn, and I thought, hey, this is the home of Emerson and Alcott and my personal hero, Henry David Thoreau. And since I'm up here, I might as well do a little literature type, sightseeing. So I booked a room, and I went and I saw Sleepy Hollow Cemetery and Emerson's home and Alcott's home. And this one particular day, I said, I'm going to go out to Waldon Pond, just take a look. Here's where Henry David did his whole, living in the woods deal. And so I'm going to go do that. But unbeknownst to me, it was the coldest in this region it had been in like years. So all I had on me was this little thin windbreaker. So, make do. So I went out and saw the little reconstruction of his cabin and what it looked like, and walked down this trail and went to the pond there, Waldon Pond, and I was freezing. I mean, down to the bone cold. And in essence, what I did is I just walked to the pond, I looked at it and went, yep, there it is, okay, and I left. Didn't go to the trail, didn't see where his cabin originally was, the marker and what have you. I had to kind of fill in the details using my imagination. Sometimes we have structure and we have the bare bones of something, and we come up to it and we have to just say, well, there it is, and leave it as it is and fill in the details. Pretty much the moral of the story, it's okay. You can get up to the edge, and for whatever reason you have, in this case it was a thin windbreaker against sub-zero temperatures, and I couldn't do it. So I used my imagination. I just filled in everything. Maybe one day I'll get back there and it'll be a warm day and I can see it. But in the meantime, I just have the memory of walking up there and seeing it and leaving. But in the creative world, as I said, sometimes you have to just have the outline, have the just little slight detail, and just fill everything in. And that's what being creative is all about. And staying warm.